Hello and good evening to you all on this very festive Tuesday. I've got my baubles in. It's about as festive as I'm going to get at the minute. I've got my Miranda t-shirt on as well because I did talk about my t-shirt in one of my posts recently, and I thought, well, actually, I'll put her on. I like a bit of sass. So let me know if you're there, if you're watching. Let me know how you are so I can say hello to you all. I will be on this evening. I have got 3 decks this evening. So I've got my Silver Witchcraft Tarot. I've got my Giovanni Caselli Tarot right there. And I have got my Oracle of the 7 Energies cards as well. Oh, I'm saying hello to myself. Oh, maybe one of my other admins is on saying hello to me and they're accidentally on my account. Trudy, hello, my darling. How are you? Belinda, hello. Let me know how you're doing. So this evening, I will be doing some readings. I'm going to be having a good old chit chat. I have got my bar snacks. I've got a little pot of nuts, but I have got a glass of water because if you watch me quite often, you'll know I don't drink and read, which means that I'm only going to be on for so long tonight because I'm dying to get off and get a glass of wine. But I will be here. I'll be with you I'll see how we go. I'll see how we get on. So yes, give me a little hello if you are there, if you're lurking and you haven't said hello yet. So I'll be chatting, just probably waffling for a bit tonight, to be honest. But I have got my cards. You'll have the choice of the 3. So instead of remembering the names of them, you can have Big Tarot, Little Tarot, or Oracle, which would be nice and easy. But as always, whenever I'm on live, I like to remind everyone to be nice and polite and to ask for your readings politely, but obviously to wait until I am doing readings because I'm not doing them right at the minute. Okay, so don't get ahead of yourselves, ladies. I will be doing readings in a little bit, but I'm just kind of warming up, saying hello to everyone. So when I come on, yes, I do readings on my lives, but I don't come on just to do readings. So ideally, I like to have a chat with everyone in the comments and kind of see how you're getting on, what you're up to. And then we like to have a bit of a gossip and a chit chat, really. So if I'm not actively showing readings at this minute, then don't ask for one just yet, okay? Because I'm not doing them right at this second. So I'm just going to have a bit of a warm up and say hello to everybody. And I'm wondering are you all set for Christmas? Because the big day is coming up. Are you all set? Let me know. I'm going to do a banner. Are you ready for the big day? Let's have a little scroller banner. Oh, it didn't even come up. There we go. There we go. Are you ready for the big day? So, oh, Michelle, you are on. Hello, lovely. So Trudy's nowhere near ready. Do you know, I've still got all of my wrapping to do. I've not wrapped a single gift yet. Actually, no, I lie to you. I lie because I had to send off some gifts for family. So the ones that were sent off, they were wrapped. So I've wrapped a few, but actually the gifts to be here for Christmas Day, I've not wrapped a single thing, but that will be done in the next day or so. But I have been hard at work. I finished the horse. I can't speak. The horse commission that I was working on. So any of you that were watching me doing the drawing, shall I show you the finished one? I'll show you it on my phone. So that is all done. That is with my customer. She is happy, she's pleased, and is going to be gifting it off for Christmas. Let's find it. There it is. Okay, so those of you who were following me and watching me doing the horse drawing, don't know if you'll be able to see very well on the phone, but that's it. It's all done. I don't know. I probably need to clean my screen, to be honest. There we go. There's a little closer. I think that's the glare. I think there we go. So it's all finished. It is all done. And that was an A3 size. I don't even know how long that actually took me, but it was quite a while. So there we go. Jude, if you hang on there, lovely. I'm not doing readings right at this minute, but when I do, I will get to you. Okay, I have seen your comments. So hang on in there, lovely. Thank you very much, Trudy. Thank you very much. So a few of you on. feel free to share, but please don't feel obliged to, because if you share it, that doesn't mean that I'm going to give you a reading as such. It's just that if you feel like it, then do it. But to have a reading, it's just about being nice, being polite, and kind of waiting your turn. So you don't need to do all that like, follow and share stuff, because it's not what I'm here for tonight. So Belinda's got everything wrapped and ready for it to be over. Oh no, don't wait for it to be over. So I'm kind of like, I've struggled to get in the festive mood, if I'm being honest, and the past week's been a bit easier. So last night we did go to Blenheim Palace for the lights, and it was absolutely gorgeous. So that made me feel a bit festive. And then when we got back, we put the kids to bed and we did sit and we had a glass of salted caramel Baileys. So that kind of, I'm feeling a little more festive, but definitely not as festive as usual. But I thought if I put my little baubles in, then I might feel a bit more festive. So we shall see. Good evening, Dominique. How are you doing? So let's see what banners I can get on for here. What have I got saved in? Oh, I might have to create some new ones. So just try to think what I've touched upon this week. So if you got my email, which went out, when did it go out? It was the one about, I can't even remember what I said in it now, but in there was a thing about the guide for 2021. Which I was telling you guys about last week, which is, if I can bring it up on screen, is this little guide right here. So that guide there's £15 off using the code 2021 guide, but I've only got one of those left. Okay, so there was limited spaces for those. They've all gone apart from one, and that's the only reading that you can book at the minute on my website. So if you want to bag that last 2021 guide this side of Christmas, then get on there, book it now, and to get £15 off, there's it again for you. Use the code 2021 guide when you go check out. That'll take £15 off for you, and that will be one PDF document with each of the 12 months ahead in there. It'll have tarot card guidance and chakra guidance for each month, and then a little picture of the card to go with it. So that's there for the taking if you want it, but there's only one left, so fight amongst yourselves on that one. And yes, so at the minute you currently cannot book a one-to-one or a mini reading on the website, because I have hang on, I'm like getting distracted with the comments then. Yeah, I've marked them as out of stock at the minute, because I don't really want people ordering them and having to wait too much longer. So yeah, I'll probably announce when they're back to order again, but obviously just to give me a break over Christmas time, because I have got a few bits to type up between now and New Year to get out for January, which is very, very exciting. Trudy, you are very, very welcome for your tea leaf reading. So if you didn't see yesterday on my page, I put up a post about kind of putting a picture of your cup in the comments, and I would do tasseography readings on there. I do as many as I could, and I put a few out there, but that's still on there if you want to put a picture of your cup on there. Obviously a cup with coffee grounds or tea leaves in it. I can't just read from your actual cup. Let's have a look at your Belinda. Oh, bless you. I'm so sorry to hear that, Belinda. I'll send in my thoughts to you, lovely. Nicole, Jude. Okie dokie. What I will say to you, Jude, I will pull a card for you when I do get the cards out, but what I would like to say is, obviously I am going to offer readings, and myself and other people that offer readings, while we can kind of give what we see in cards on medical advice, we can't kind of, I had this conversation with someone today actually, when it comes to medical, legal and financial matters, we can say what the cards say, but in every case always seek professional advice. It's so important. But what, I'm just reading your message there. All right, let me pull for you now actually, Jude, and see what it says. But as I say, I'm not a medical professional, so I can only give what the cards say, but do not take that as true and sound medical advice. Okay, so let's have a look. Right. Okay, I need to shuffle. I don't think they're the right cards. I need to take from a different deck actually. Thank you, Ruth. How are you doing? I'm very well. How are you? So Oh, Pat, you're on. Hello, how are you doing? Right, okay, so Jude, let's pull for you. Okay. Right. What I will say, with these cards I pulled for you, Jude, you've got the Five of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands in reverse, and the Nine of Wands there. What I will say to you is I can't see what it says for you in regards to your health exactly, but it's more in regards to your attitude towards your health. And kind of looks like here, I feel like you've already kind of begun to give up the battle a little bit before anything's even begun. So what I'm seeing here is to kind of keep that fighting spirit about you, and just kind of try, and I know it's hard, but try and work on through it. Try and keep your mind going. Try and, rather than just closing down and just letting everything feel bad, try and pick yourself up, keep going, keep moving forward. Because while I can't see your actual health outcome and whatnot, what I can see here is that in regards to kind of keeping active with your mind and your physical body, I think it's just a case of keeping going, because it's kind of, I get a real sense that you've given up that fight before you've actually kind of got a battle. Like, to kind of say, if you imagine that, like, there was a group of men going to war, and before they've even put their armor on, they're just like, no, we won't do it. Like, you need to have that fighting spirit about you, and whether things turn out to be good or not so great, you still need to have that sense of that you can keep going on and you can keep doing things. So from an emotional and mental health point of view, what I would say to you, lovely, is to really kind of focus on your emotional well-being right now. And I feel a lot of self-confidence, and I'm picking up there because I'm tuned in here to the solar plexus. And for you, that's kind of, I feel like you need to really pick yourself up. Self-confidence and self-worth is so important for you. Okay. And I'm seeing here as well, yes, there may be people around you that have got it bad, and they may be saying to you, oh, it could be worse. And yeah, it could be worse, but just know that your feelings are, sorry, I've been eating nuts and they're like stuck on my tongue. Just know that your feelings and your thoughts are valid, and you are more than in your own right to think and feel what you do. But what I will say to you is, don't let yourself dig yourself deeper into a hole. Okay, like, there is a ladder there and you can climb out, but it's just a case of, are you going to sit there and wait for someone to lift you out, or are you going to climb yourself out and kind of get the strength and keep going on? So yeah, I would say, I know it's hard to kind of to not focus on these kinds of things, but definitely 100% do things that really light you up, do things that make you feel positive, and kind of go from there, because it seems like things are all a bit doom and gloom at the minute. So you just need to pick up how you're feeling and do things that make you feel good. So that is for you, my lovely. Let's have a look on here. Oh, bless you. So there we go. Definitely just doing things that make you feel good, lovely. Okay. Then on, okay, right, just looking through comments. Okie doke. Yeah, it soon will be Christmas Eve. You're right, Michelle. Okie doke. So I have got these out. Let me change my banner over. There we go. So you've got the choice of whichever ones you are feeling pulled to. So if you use small tarot, big tarot, or oracle, okay, I'll make it easier for you rather than having to type out the full names of what they are or to remember. So let's have a, Belinda, what kind of card did you like to have, my lovely? I'm gonna have to take a drink because I've got all these bits of nuts stuck and it's not ideal. That's better. Remind myself not to eat nuts on lives again. There we go. So let's have, right, where are you at? Belinda, which one did you want to have? Oracle. Okie dokie. Let's pull it out. So obviously, while I'm here on the lives, these are just mini readings, okay? So they're not kind of full in depth. It's just kind of a little bit so everyone can get a little taster. But obviously, if you do want to have something more in depth, then usually you can book on the website. I am gonna reopen my slots, but they won't be going out until kind of after the first week of January. So there you go. But I will be actually releasing some dates as well for one-to-ones. So let's go, Belinda. Oh, okay, Belinda, for you, I've pulled the card A Tall Tale. Okay, what I'm getting here for you, Belinda, is similar to what I've said to you before. I feel like there are people around you that are just like this one. They're telling tales. Okay, they're not telling you the complete truth. They are just twisting stories and things. And like in this one, and I know you have been already, but just rising above it. Rise above what they are saying to you, because I feel like you already know what's going on here. You've already sussed them out, but it's almost like you kind of rise above it, and then they take a step up to try and get to you. And I feel like it's almost like a constant competition of trying to detach yourself from these people, and they just keep coming back with more and more trouble for you. So what I will say on this one, and I am going to pull another card from the deck. Oh, that's interesting. So I was saying about rising up and whatnot. I've pulled here a higher view. So with this one, I think it's a case of not taking it as being tit for tat, and they do one thing and you fire back, and vice versa. So with this thing, what I would say is to literally take the higher ground, be the bigger person, and almost kind of, I hate to say it, but kill them with kindness. Be that nice person. Be everything that they are telling other people that you are, because you know that you're not that. And I just feel like there's going to be a constant battle. So for you, it's just a case of like rising above it and just showing everyone else the truth. And hopefully it's a real sticky situation, because I just feel like these people around you at the minute are just a real pain in the ass. And for some reason, I feel like they can't let things lie. I'm more drawn to, they're very material people as well, and I feel like they've got motives that are very much tied in with money and material things, whereas with you, you're all about people's well-being and making sure people are okay and have got what they need. And I think that's where they kind of see you as a threat, because they know that you are you've got that kind heart and you have people's best interests, and that they will be caught out for being the type of people that they are. So all I can say to you, Belinda, is to keep doing as you are doing, because I know that you've had it against you with all these people, but just kind of rise above it and like that, take that higher view, and just know that anything that they do say is either lies, it's a twisted version of the truth, or it's just a load of crap. So yeah, just kind of put them people to the back of your mind, and like you were saying last time, like you're not letting them infiltrate your energy anymore, which is exactly right. Let's have a look. So let's have a look and see. Yeah, they do. They hate when you're nice, because it just shows their true selves and who they are. So just trying to see. Okay, so right, Ruth, you wanted the small deck. So let's have a look here. So Joy, you're on watching. Hello, my lovely. How are you doing? So if I've got any newbies watching me tonight, pop on, give me a little hello, and don't be shy. If you would like a card, comment below with small tarot, big tarot, or oracle, and then I will know which ones to pull for you. Okay, so I was pulling for Ruth. Okay. Right, Ruth, for you, I've pulled here the Seven of Swords. And this, to me, it feels like in your home life, especially right now, kind of feels like everything's up against you at the minute. Time's against you. And I feel like you've got a lot on your plate. However, take a step back and just kind of look at things, prioritize, and I feel like you need to almost schedule more, what's the word? Have like a more specific schedule and more rigid. That's the word I was looking for. You need to be more rigid in your planning at the minute, because I feel like things are very much like pretty chilled, kind of come and go as you are, and it's fine. But it's almost like all of a sudden all the stuff that you need to do is just like bam, and it's right there, and you're just like, oh, holy shit, I've got to get all this stuff done. So looking at this one, I feel like especially I'm very drawn to home life at the minute. In this one as well, I feel like there's people around you that could be helping you with these jobs and they're not. So whatever it is that's going on, just kind of reach out, ask for that help that you need. And even if they don't help you, I feel like organizational skills right now will really help you, especially over the next week, because I've got like a 7-day time frame here for you. But definitely, I feel like here you can see like everything's all a bit chaos and it's kind of fighting them all off. Oh, there we go. That's better. So in the case of that one, it's more sort of saying to get everything in a manageable row, and then you can tackle them one at a time. So prioritize as well. So anything that needs to be done right now, do that straight away. And any other little jobs, kind of, is it prioritize and diarize? So things that you need to get done and they need to be done right now, do them not immediately as in this minute, but obviously do them first rather than kind of procrastinating, because I feel like procrastination is quite a creeping in concept here as well. But with the diarize effect, there are things there that you could be asking other people to do, and whether that's you being stubborn and liking to do things for yourself, or maybe they're just not helping you, but you need to reach out and just say, look, I need you to do this for me, and don't be shy about doing it either. Things will be much easier. Then after this week, I just see things kind of, I don't know if it's maybe because of Christmas or if you've got other things going on right now, but I feel like after this week or the sort of the next 7 days, things are gonna get a lot easier, and you'll just be able to actually just be like, and just put your feet up. So that is for you, lovely. So let's have a look back and see who we've got. Right, trying to do. Right, so as long as you, oh, there you go. Daisy Anne Marie's a newbie, and you would like from the big cards. Fab. So if you would like cards, you need to let me know which ones that you would like. So small, big, or oracle. Okay, so Daisy, let's pull for you and see what they want to say. Okie dokie. So if any of you that normally watch me haven't watched, you might notice something that if you didn't watch me last week, you might notice a bit of a change, and I'm feeling a little bit lighter. If you don't normally, if you haven't watched for the past few times, let me know. Oh, Belinda, you've just commented. I've already done you a card, lovely. Right, so Daisy Anne Marie, for you, I've pulled the wheel. This one, I feel like people around you, either socially or within family, I feel like for some reason there's a force to kind of get on, or things are a bit tense at the minute. I want to go back for some reason to October, whether there was some sort of falling out or something has happened here in October that has kind of ruffled some feathers maybe. But what I'm seeing here is kind of, oh, I need to pull another card. I feel like it's almost this week you're being forced to almost reconcile, and I feel like some of you are more keen to, others of you not so much. But I've just pulled there the 2 of Cups. What I'm seeing here for you is, especially where relationships are concerned, if there are any kind of differences or thoughts and opinion to do with partners or with kind of relationships, or any people around you that are kind of a romantic interest, there may be some disagreement, or some people may be a bit like, ooh. But what I'm seeing here for you is anyone around you at the minute that is a romantic interest or a partner, things are gonna work out more for you, especially over the next 2 months. Okay, so things may be a bit up and down where love life is concerned, but over the next 2 months, certainly by the end of February, I can see that things especially on a communication level, things are going to be a lot nicer, a lot easier, and a lot more pleasant for you. But what I will say on that front, anyone around you, family or friends wise, that either disagrees or wants to put in negative comments or anything like that, I would just take that with a pinch of salt. And if there is any of them that you are getting together over the next week with for Christmas or any other get-togethers, I would just kind of, at this point, unfortunately, just hold your tongue, because I feel like it's not the time to be kicking things off even more if there is any tension there for you. So hopefully that makes sense for you. Do let me know in the comments. But yeah, definitely what I will say is to just kind of, where friendships, relationships and family relations are concerned, I would just kind of ride it out over the next couple of weeks. So that is for you, my lovely. Let's see. Yes, my haircut. Talking about it. Yes. Oh, yes. I was on Lengra talking about my haircut, wasn't I? Forgot about that one. So yeah, I had about 6 inches cut off. It was quite 6 inches. Well, I don't know. It's about that much I cut off. So it was quite a bit, but it needed it. So I'm just seeing a few of you popping on to watch. I'm just looking back through comments. So don't forget to let me know. Actually, I'll put a banner on there. Hide that. Let me. Small tarot, big tarot, or oracle cards. There we go. Oh, helps if I spell properly. Oracle cards, save, and there we go. So let me know which ones you would like. Okay, I'm going to go back and see what I can see. Daisy says, his family caused issues when we're together, no contact with anymore, so spot on. Oh, bless you. Yeah, so definitely over the next 2 months, what I would say with that is things will kind of level out. They will get a bit easier. But yeah, definitely tension within family-wise, but just bite your tongue in this case, because what I can see is it's as if you'll be made out to be the bad one, whether you're in the wrong or not. So just kind of bide your time and just kind of stick to your lane for the time being. Let's take I'm just trying to go back through to see who I've not done for yet. Okay, right, we've got Joy. Let's pull for you. You want to go for the big cards, so let's have a look. And then Dawn, I will pull for you next. So difference in card, it doesn't really matter what the difference is. It just depends what card you fancy. So the difference to me personally is these are my oldest pack of cards that I've got, not in age for them, but these are the first ever pack that I've got. So these are, I've got quite a good, strong kind of committed connection with these ones. These ones are very beautiful. I've been using these for about 2 years now, and I can read chakras more from these ones. And then you've got the oracle cards, which are more of a guidance than a prediction. But again, when I work with any of the card decks, it's more a case of me tuning into what I feel rather than necessarily reading what the actual card means, like from a book, so to say. Okay, so Joy, for you, let's have a look. I feel like I need to pull 2. Okay, so you've got the Tower in reverse and you have got the Ace of Swords. Okay, so in both of these cards, I almost want to say to you, like, there's 2 sides to every story. And I feel like you're kind of, in one way or another, you're stuck in a bit of a hard place at the minute. I don't know whether it's to make a choice of where you go or a choice of what you do and don't believe, maybe. But in this one, I'm kind of getting that feeling of you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. So what I will say to you is to go with what works best for you. Okay, because I feel like whatever decision you make at this time, there is going to be someone that is put out by it, or someone that's going to see it negatively. Okay, so whether you do one thing or another, someone's not going to be happy. So rather than trying to keep specific people happy, what I will say to you is just go for what feels right for you, what you want to do for yourself. And it does seem a little bit selfish here, but I think you need to do what feels right within. Otherwise, you're going to end up doing something to please someone else and end up in a situation that's not entirely for you and isn't serving you and isn't taking you to where you need to be going. So in this case, what I would say, the decision to be made, make it yourself rather than being pushed by others' input. And here as well, what I can see here is that new opportunity will come when you do that. So rather than just kind of meeting the demands of other people, when you begin to kind of follow your authentic path, own it, and make choices based on your own personal wants, then new opportunities will open up for you there. Hopefully this is making sense to you and gives you a bit of guidance for the coming weeks. What I will say time frame wise is that, okay, over the next 4 weeks, yeah, I think over the next 4 weeks, time to kind of go within, do things more for you, and almost kind of block out any outside, any external input, and just kind of focus on you and what you want. And people might say that you've been selfish or that you might be a bit withdrawn, but you're not. You're doing this because in the long run, a better you leads to you having better relations with other people, being able to do things better for other people. So just kind of focus on yourself for the next 4 weeks, and you will see positive changes. And other people kind of, I've just dropped a card. In the meantime, may have negative things to say, but it will work out. So hopefully that makes sense for you, my lovely. Let's have a look and see. Right, Dawn, I was going to pull for you, wasn't I? Where have you gone? Right, Dawn, there we go. So Dawn wants the big tarot. I am trying to keep up with all the comments, so there you go. That's what light workers do. Yeah, there we go. So when I'm kind of using my cards, or when I'm doing readings, I go with what I feel like. I feel, hear, see, smell, taste, touch. I can do all of that, and then obviously the cards are just tools to kind of reinforce. But I work very visually, so I'll look at details and I'll pick up, and that's how and why I could do the tasseography readings with the leaves and the coffee grounds as well. But yeah, the cards to me are just a tool. So to be completely honest, apart from obviously working on Claire's tarot card pack, when I did need to know the meanings for a lot of the cards, rather than reading from meanings, I read from intuition. So it's what I feel from them, and what I've kind of guides and whatnot's given into me. So Dawn, for you, I've pulled 2. You've got the 4 of Swords in reverse, and you've got the King of Swords here. For you, I feel like confidence is a thing at the minute. And I feel like, again, I said this to someone else, but I feel like for you, you're almost in 2 minds about something. And I don't know, I feel like it's a confidence thing. It's not necessarily a bad decision to make, but I really kind of pick up on the fact that there's something there that you're either hoping to do or thinking about doing, but you're kind of holding yourself back in this case, and it's worrying if you've got the confidence or the skill or anything to go forward and do it. So what I want to say to you, Dawn, is to kind of pick yourself up, have that confidence, know that you are able to absolutely do it, and go for it. Because I feel like over the next month, especially, you're going to have some time to sit on things, okay? So you've maybe had this kind of ticking over in your mind for a bit. But what I will say to you is, over the next month, I feel like that's where you kind of, I think 4 weeks from now, you're going to have to hit the ground running really from there if you want to kind of get things going, get the wheel turning, so to speak. So let go of any negative thoughts, of any worries, of any kind of anxiousness, and whether you're able to do it or whether it's going to work or any of those fears, and just put yourself forward and just go for it and just do it. So I am going to take a drink. My tongue does feel really funny. I think it's after eating those nuts, but I'm not allergic, unless I can randomly become allergic to nuts, but I wasn't allergic when I was eating them yesterday. So there we go, Dawn. Hopefully that makes all sense for you. Rose, you're on. How are you doing, lovely? Let's have a look. Right, I'm working my way down the list. I'm seeing your comments. I'm just trying to get that right. Pat, there you are. You've asked for an oracle. So let's have a pull for you. Ooh. Okay, 2 really want to come out there. Right, Broken Open and A Grand Symphony. Okay, right. I feel like for you, Pat, there's some sort of music or sound that's going to activate something within you that is very, very strong within. And whether this is going into past life stuff again, or whether it's kind of something more current within this life, but there's some sort of sound or music that is going to evoke some sort of emotion within you, and it's going to open up something, and it's almost like you're going to be kind of emotionally reborn. And it sounds a bit like out there, but I feel like, especially within your sacral chakra, I feel like there's some creativity within you that really needs to come out and that you need to kind of unleash. So I'm, again, very drawn to sound. If you're able to kind of play music or singing or anything like that, I feel like that's going to unlock something within you, and that will carry you forward into more things to come, because I'm getting a heart chakra there as well. So something that's going to literally like make your heart sing. So any sounds, any bits, be very aware of tuning in to what you can hear over the next coming weeks and go from there. So that is for you, my lovely. So Christine would like some from the big cards. Okie dokie. Right. Okay, so Christine, for you, I've pulled the Six of Cups and you've got the Knight of Swords in reverse. So I'm very drawn to children within these cards. And with this one, I'm feeling like this one, I'm drawn to education to do with children. And looking at this one, I'm feeling like a lack of confidence, or one of the children around you, their education's kind of taken a bit of a nosedive for some reason. Let me pull another one just to see what it says. Okay, what I'm seeing here, right, you've got the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like in this case, there is a better way for them to learn. And it's probably not a conventional way, but it's a way that is going to capture their attention and help them kind of get back on track with where they are. I feel like they're very handsy. They need to be more hands-on rather than just reading from a textbook kind of learning. So any immersive learning that they can do, and especially over the next, I want to say 8 weeks specifically, over the next 8 weeks, anything that they can get their hands on to be learning and kind of building up their knowledge in a different kind of way. Because I feel like for them, conventional education at the minute, for one reason or another, is not quite working right now. And I feel like for you, this comes in because there's a way that you can specifically help them. So whether you've got access to something that you can help them learn with, or that you've got knowledge to help them learn, but this is kind of, I feel like they've been given to you for you to help them. So hopefully that makes sense. But definitely over the next 8 weeks, look at how you can adjust and adapt the learning for these children. I feel like kind of family children, not just random children, obviously. So it's most likely grandchildren. But yeah, definitely looking at another way to kind of get them to tune in and learn. So there we go. Just reading the comments back. Thank you. There we go. Give it a go. Go for it. Fantastic. Yeah, you will do great at that, Dawn. So just go for it. Don't be scared, or don't kind of worry about being able to do it, because I feel like it's something that you will do, and you will do it very, very well. So you're very welcome. Pat says, just there we go. See, it's the sound that's helping you. Okay, right. I'm going back through the comments, trying to catch up and see who's sticking out. Right. There we go. Right. Kate, let's have a look. Did you comment what card that you wanted? Trying to look and see. Oh wow, loads more comments have just come through. Right. Oh, Vicky, you've just popped on. Hello, lovely. How are you doing? Right, Kate, I am just going to feel into cards for you and go from there. I'm going to go for the small ones for you, Kate. Okay. Oh, right. So you've got Three of Cups in reverse, Three of Pentacles in reverse, and then the Ace of Pentacles. What I'm seeing here is that anyone around you at the minute that's kind of pushing negative views onto you, or is kind of trying to make you do things that aren't necessarily you, or that you don't agree with, here I feel like don't feel bad if you're moving on from people, whether that's a friendship, a family member, or a relationship. Don't feel bad if you're moving forward, or even if it's to do with work, because I feel like any steps that you're taking to move forward, especially from kind of October time onwards up till now and into January, anything that you do move forward from is a step in the right direction for you. So it's kind of a case of leaving your comfort zone, moving forward into something that's new, but it's going to allow you to grow in a better way. Because I feel like circumstances before now, you've outgrown them. You've become a much bigger, better person. I feel like your mindset is quite different, and it's expanding and it's changing in a more positive way. So anyone around you that's kind of putting this negative burden on, that if you're kind of moving forward or moving away from them or anything going on like that, take it in your stride, because you're absolutely doing the right thing. And if you are still kind of there thinking, what do I do? Do I stay where I am? Then this is to say to you to move forward and to go with what you feel is right and what you feel is to come, because otherwise you're just going to get stuck in the same cycle of things, and you're not going to be able to grow from there, because I feel like you've got so much potential and you're not reaching it, because there's almost like a ceiling there above you and you can only rise so high. So what you want to do is open up that ceiling and just allow yourself to rise up there. So there we go. That is for you, my lovely. Right, Katie, I had my eye on yours. Where have you gone? All right, trying to find you. You're next on that one, and then you asked for cards were. Right, trying to find where you're at. Oh, a few of you on that are newbies. Karina, hello to you, lovely. Right, let's find. Right, Katie, I've lost your comment now, because I know you for you and your mum. There you are. Okie dokie. So for you, Katie, the small ones, and the big ones for your mum. Okay, I'm going to give them a little shuffle. Just reading your conversations in the comments. Right, okay, Katie, for you, I feel like I need to pull 3 here. Okay, so I've got for you in reverse the 9 of Swords, and then you've got the 3 of Pentacles, and then the Ace of Cups. So altogether for you, what I'm seeing here is, especially this one, anything that's been, I get that one there, anything between September to now that has been weighing on your mind, what I will say is that things are going to get easier for you. I feel like there's kind of one big main thing, and then everything else has kind of been getting on top of it. But I feel like this main thing, whatever it is going to not necessarily come to resolve, but you're going to have more support with it. Things are going to get easier. And here as well, I feel like it's a building process. And I don't mean like building as in building a house. I feel like it's a process that needs to have a few more layers to it before you can get to this pinnacle of where you're going to. What I will say for you in this case, I feel like there is an opinion there, or something that's been said or done, that while it's in the best interest, is not necessarily correct. I feel like there's other avenues to explore. But what I will say to you here is, in terms of finances, funding is available there. Okay, so whatever's going on here, don't let this person fob you off and tell you that there's nothing else that can be done, because there is funding, there is finances there that are able to help. And then that brings in the Ace of Cups, which here is full of opportunity. Okay, and there is more opportunities out there of things that you can welcome in, of things that you can do. But what I will say is, over the next 5 months, so between now and probably May, April, May time, all this opportunity is there, but I feel like you are going to have to work for it. So again, it's just building the pieces to kind of get to that pinnacle of where you need to be. But by May, I feel like you will have, I don't really want to use the word answers, but some sort of kind of answer, some end result, something that you've kind of been working towards will really come to light even more. And then that will, again, with this one, open up even more opportunity there as well. I'm just going to pull even one more. Okay, yeah. So there we go. This one, I've pulled the family card there for you. So those cards that I've just pulled there would I'd say they tie in with more of a family matter than anything kind of work or like anything else related. So definitely within the family unit is what they relate to. And then the cards for your mum. Let's have a look. Okay. Oh, right, that one's fallen out. Okay, and that one. Right, I feel like I want to cry for some reason. I feel really emotional reading. Like, I don't know if this is you that I'm picking up on, but I just feel really overwhelmed. The cards that I've pulled out here is you've got the Ace of Wands in reverse, and then you've got the Five of Pentacles, and you've got the Wheel. So this one here, it's all about kind of family and closeness growing together. And for you, Katie's mum, I'm not sure what your name is, so I'll refer to you as Katie's mum. Here, I feel like having family around you is what's really keeping you going. I get a real matriarch essence about you, and I feel like I can feel like my heart just feels really strong is like the word I want to, yeah. And I just feel like you've got so much love to give to everyone. But what I want to say to you is that it's okay to take it back. It's okay to help us. Maureen, okay, so to you, Maureen, you give so much of yourself to everyone else, but just know that it's okay to accept help from other people, to accept compliments from other people, and to sometimes to actually be a little bit vulnerable. It's okay to be like that. But what I'm seeing here is that you do have a fantastic support bubble around you. And what I'm seeing here as well is that you've got yourself, no, this side, yourself, and then a younger female who is, in fact, whether that's Katie or I don't know who else this could be for you, but there's a very strong bond, a strong connection there. And I feel like this younger female has a lot that you can learn from her. I feel like she's very much like bears all, in a sense that she's very open and honest with people. And with this one, I've got here actually a time frame. You've got your little bunny rabbit, so around Easter time. I feel like for her to help you over the coming months, and for you to let her, because then that will be repaid come sort of Easter, April, May time, where you can help her back. But then going here into the Ace of Wands in reverse, this card, it's all about, I'm getting like a transition, but for you within, like finding your fire within and just owning it. So becoming more you, and less kind of other people's helper, as it were. So rather than being like mum or wife or granny or whatever anyone else may refer to you as, you're you, you're Maureen, you are yourself. So what I'm seeing within this one is to embrace you as you are, and to invite in to do more things that kind of fill you up, that are more your hobbies, your likes, and what you find interesting, and invite other people to join you in that, rather than just allowing yourself to follow and do things that other people want to do. So really over the next kind of 4 to 5 months, embrace who you are, and don't be afraid to show that side of vulnerability, but also to kind of show that you are a strong, amazing woman. And especially in this one, don't be afraid to let that fire out and let yourself shine. So hopefully that makes sense for you, and it's kind of it fits. I'm really drawn to kind of heart space there for you. But what I will say to you is, as you're sat there, I want you to just take in a big deep breath in through your nose, and just really like, and then just let go, and just and just when you do that, just really let go. So that is for you, my two lovelies. Hope you can take those cards. Hope that sits with you well. So let's have a look through. There's a lot of comments there. So rather than trying to get through everyone, because there are so many, I'm going to just see who stands out to me. Okay, Alexandria, let's pull for you. And you wanted the small cards. So let's have these and have a little see. Okay, so if anyone's asked already, don't be afraid to ask again, just as long as we're nice and polite. How are we doing time wise? I don't even know what the time is. Oh, we're about, oh gosh, I've been on nearly an hour already. Wow, that was fast. Right, Okay, Alexandria, for you, what I see here is this one, where relationships are concerned, whether this is your own relationship or someone around you. I feel that there's some sort of tension there, and I feel like there are things that are unsaid that probably need to be said. And I'm bringing in here the Justice card. So whether this is your own relationship or whether it's someone else's, I feel like there is a bit of either knowledge or information or some sort of thought or opinion that feels like it needs to be put forward, it needs to be said. And for some reason, I want to go back to September, October time. I feel like you're very defensive about this person. It may be a fact that this is a younger person, this is their relationship, and you've got this kind of this thought or this feeling or something that doesn't sit right there for you. And what I will say to you with this one, I feel like it's now or never. If you want to say anything, you need to say it now. Otherwise, it's going to be too late. But again, I've pulled here as well with the Ace of Swords. I feel like whoever this couple is, something isn't gelling. It doesn't fit right for me. It's almost like trying to put a square block into one of those circle slots. It just doesn't fit. And you can force it and force it as much as you want to, but it's not fitting there. So I feel like for you, you already kind of know what the deal is here, but perhaps other people aren't aware of this. So it's time for you to kind of speak up and kind of say, look, this doesn't seem to be quite right. And then whether that kind of is adapted to progress from there, or whether that's a kind of but again, I feel like for you, it's speaking up and putting your mind forward on whether it's a romantic relationship or maybe it's like a companionship with friends, but something there isn't quite working. But if that's not your own relationship, I would be very keen to say that perhaps a generation below is in a relationship that isn't actually quite right for them. So just reading your comments. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, Katie, oh, bless you. I could feel that. I could feel it right in my heart. I could, oh, bless you. Sending you a big air virtual hug to both of you. So let's have a look. Right, Vicky Baker, what card would you like? Goodness me, I'm feeling really weird, right? Goodness me. Vicky, have you been sick lately? Have you been ill? As soon as I said your name, then it was like it just brought on a massive cough in my throat. Oh, gosh. Right. Goodness me. Oh, thank you, Dominique. Vicky, let me know if you've been a bit poorly lately, because that would be really interesting to know if you have. Wow. Okay, I'm going to pull the big cards for you. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. So here you've got the blue of the throat chakra, which doesn't really surprise me. Okay, you've got small. I'm going to do big, and then I'll pull from a small one for you as well. Because here I've got the throat chakra, and I feel like you're kind of dipping your toe into something, communication-wise, especially if there's. I feel like you're trying to say something or get your point across, but it's almost like you're retracting. You're going back on. You were ill, a tablet allergy. Oh my goodness. Oh, that makes a bit of sense. So yeah, with this one, by way of communication, anything that's playing on your mind that you keep trying to say, it's kind of like just outright just say it, because I don't feel like it's doing anyone any benefit from holding it in. Just come out with it and just say it, because what I'm getting here, looking at this one, I feel like things aren't very peaceful at the minute, and I wouldn't really worry too much about disturbing the peace, because I don't really think it's there in the first place. If I'm kind of coming into kind of work wise, I feel like there's things that are kind of, especially where work or finances is concerned, you need to speak up there and say what needs to be said, because I feel like there's something financial going back to November that is kind of pulling me back there, that you need to bring up, and you need to really say and put that forward. Because again, here in the Knight of Cups, you've got your throat chakra again. I feel like this is you when you set those boundaries, when you speak your truth, and when you say the things that need to be said, this is you like coming out on top and actually getting what you're worth. You're getting to where you need to be. And then to pull the small card for you. There we go. So the 8 of Wands there. I feel like we're kind of almost like you're trying to please everyone all at once. And in doing so, and trying to please all these people, this one down here is the most important, which is like the main one. You're missing out on that one. So where you're kind of keeping your mouth shut just to kind of try and keep the peace, I feel like you need to, very similar to what I just said before to Alexandria there, I feel like you need to just say it, because it's going to be a weight off your shoulders and things are going to be out in the open. It's going to help you progress further and get you to where you need to be. Because I feel like kind of your comfort zone doesn't necessarily feel like it's comfortable anymore. So it's time to kind of rise up, move on forward, move on up, and then kind of into your next chapter, as it were. So that is for you, lovely. Family relationship or problems. Oh dear. Just reading comments. Yes, it's work. Feel I need to leave there. Yeah, I'm definitely, Vicky. So with that one, what I would say is that it's time, like I just said, it's time for you to kind of rise up and move forward. So hand in your notice as soon as possible. And because I feel like for you, you're being held back, and I feel for some reason I'm kind of hurting. I feel like for you, health-wise, whether it's just emotional or whether it's physical, but the work that you're doing is having some sort of negative impact on your health as well. And if you stay there much longer, you're going to feel even worse, and then it's just going to create even more trouble for you. But definitely that communication, say what needs to be said, and don't worry about disturbing the peace, because I think you're best off out of that situation anyway. Oh, bless you. I'm reading all the comments here, all saying about how lovely I am. Oh, I feel really humbled and like, oh, is there a child coming in? Hello? Right, why have you come down? Because you know not to come in. Go. You can go and get yourself a drink yourself.
I want some black and a pudding.
No. You can go and get a drink. Yes, that's fine. Because it's 10 o'clock and you should be asleep. That's why. Go on, you can go and get a drink, but you're not having anything to eat now.
Well,
no buts. Go on. The joys. No, Imogen. No.
no.
Hang on. Right on cue. You can always count on Imogen to come down while I'm on a live. There we go. Taking your antibiotics now. There we go. Yeah, so definitely a good move for you to kind of move on and up out of there. And kind of, if anything, your health needs to come first. So, and also, if you are a newbie watching and you haven't watched me before, then please do give my page a like so you can keep up to date with more of the stuff that I do. So I am on here doing readings, but actually I do a lot more than just readings, and you can check out me, what I do, over on my website there, which is www.anavea.co.uk. And on there you'll find I do readings, I do healing, I do coaching, I do business mentorship. I'm just launching my Phoenix Rising business mentorship, which I've got some fabulous ladies signed up, ready to go for that. That launches next month. You can also find out about my soul circle. So actually, while I'm here, let me tell you about the soul circle. So there's a few of you watching I know are in my soul circle. Let's play a little clip while I get my soul circle stuff ready. Okay, so within my soul circle, there is lots going on in the soul circle, and those of you that are already in there will have seen the exciting news that the soul circle is getting even bigger. I can't do a full circle because my easel and my desk is there, but the soul circle is getting bigger. It is getting a big revamp. It is getting It's going to be amazing. So currently the Soul Circle is a treasured members group. It is a paid community, which is currently members on Facebook. We have a chat forum for members, and within the Facebook group, they get daily affirmations, weekly tarot guidance, monthly tarot guidance. They get access to a monthly meditation audio, 25% discount on any services, any events, any readings, healing sessions. In the Soul Circle, they get more in-depth live readings. Obviously, there's a Soul Circle Facebook group, and I'm going to take that off because I'm going to tell you the fun stuff. Okay, so in the Soul Circle, I am building up over the Christmas holidays, and it will be ready for January. We are going to have a Soul Circle hub. So when you join the Soul Circle membership, what you will get is access to the hub, which will have lots. You're going to have the whole meditation library on there. So rather than just having one meditation a month, you're going to have my whole library. You'll have access to that, so you can pick and choose which ones you would like to use as and when. And then going on from that, you will also have access to content. There will be events each month. There'll be one live event each month dedicated specifically for Soul Circle members, which will be a meditation healing event there as well, and that'll be via Zoom. There's actually, let me find and read to you what I put in the group. So let's have a little look at where it is. So let's find my Soul Circle, and I'll tell you what's on there. So there we go. So all in all, so you will have an online, fully accessible Soul Circle hub full of on-tap content, including meditation audios, replays of previous shows, guidance, and more at your disposal. We'll also be doing 2 lives a month here in the Facebook group, where we have more in-depth readings than in the public page live videos. Not only this, but a monthly virtual meditation class specifically for Soul Circle members will be starting from February. So this is where I'm going to tell you a bit more. So currently, the Soul Circle is £17 a month, and that's a non-committal membership. So if you join the Soul Circle and after 3 months something comes up and you can't be in the Soul Circle, then that's fine. You're not tied in any contracts or anything crazy like that. So you can come and go as you wish with Soul Circle. So that is currently £17 a month. And what I'm offering at the minute, anyone that is already a Soul Circle member, when you join as a Soul Circle member, your membership will remain the same price as when you joined. So obviously, if you are a member and then you leave and then you come back, then you will pay what the cost is when you come back. So that will have changed. So currently, what my Soul Circle members pay now will be £17 a month. But if you join before January, you will continue to pay £17 a month, because from January onwards, it's going to go up to £27 a month. And then it will go up again in April once I've built up that hub. So if you want to be a Soul Circle member on there for just £17 a month, I'm going to pop the link in. You can join that and you'll have access to everything that's going to be in there. So that is for you. I'll be popping on a link as well. But obviously, if you go to my website, which is just below, and click on guidance and readings, then you'll see the Soul Circle page on there. So just reading Vicky's comment, new watching you, this is the best reading I've had, you're spot on with everything. Oh, bless you. Oh, you are so welcome. That's so lovely to hear. But no, definitely have confidence to move forward. I feel like as well, just like quickly tuning back in, some sort of training for you. So definitely a change in job. I feel like for you, the job that you're doing isn't good enough for your skill set or for what you can do. So definitely look at kind of building your skill or moving into an area where you can move upwards and where you can kind of either get promotions or move up in levels that gives you the best use of yourself, basically. Let's have a look at comments. There we go. Oh, Michelle staying in the Soul Circle. There we go. Pat's a member. We've got quite a few members in Soul Circle, actually. So definitely get in there if you want to bag that on the £17 one, because literally, if you join now on £17 and then say, for example, in like 2 or 3 years, it's then like £57, like just a number off the top of my head, you will still be paying £17 a month because that is the price that you joined at. So that is that. If any Soul Circle lovelies on here would like to put a link in before I get a chance to, please do feel free to do that. Make sure you give the link for the the website though, not the Facebook group. So let's have a look at, right, there we go. It's Lauren. Are you able to connect with animals who pass over? I have done, yeah, I have in the past. So I do card readings at the minute. I am a medium, but I don't actually offer and do mediumship readings. And it's for the very simple fact that when I do, it takes a lot of energy work from me. And last time I did an online mediumship thing, I literally felt ill for about a week. So I pulled back from doing mediumship, but I am a very experienced medium. But by way of animals, what I want... Okay, I feel like... Right. If I'm tapping into anything, and this is not me giving a spirit reading here, so just being clear, but I do feel like there's some sort of surgical stuff going on. So whether there is any surgery beforehand or they've had to like go in to be put down, so to speak. But I feel like I'm getting a contrast of two colors here with an animal. And what I want to say, I'm getting patches of color. Well, I say color, but patches of contrasting colors, shades, shall we say. Right, it's as if I can pick up on you smelling something, whether you're smelling them or if you've got something from them that you keep smelling. But what I want to say is I feel like there needs to be a little patch with a flower, and not a bunch of flowers, but one single flower there to commemorate them. But hopefully this makes sense for you. But that's me just kind of giving psychically, even though I don't like the word psychic. But yeah, psychically rather than like tapping into actual spirit. But yeah, one flower on its own, whether that's in a vase or whether it's planted, but one specific flower there. And I feel like that's where you honor them. That's where you'll lay things down there. But yeah, I feel like they are definitely around you. And I feel like by you smelling this thing and keeping them close. But yeah, I can feel it. I've got a really like heavy chest because I can feel how you feel, kind of. And it's, yeah. So sending lots and lots of love to you, but do know that they are around you, and that wherever this plant or flower is, that is your place that you go to, that you speak to them. So, she had surgery just before passing. Oh, I feel like I'm going to cry. Oh my goodness. Oh no. So, oh, bless. Right, Michelle. Yes, I will pull you a card because you have been here and you've asked. I can't remember which cards did you want, Michelle. Let me know if you wanted the big or the small ones. How are we doing? Right. Let me know, Michelle, if you want big cards, small cards, or... Oh, no, it was Oracle, wasn't it? Yes, Oracle. Let's put... I don't know why I'm twisting them because I only read Oracle one way up. So, yeah, of course, if you've not watched me before, please do remember to give the page a little like so you can catch me next time. So, Michelle, for you, you've got lovely elephants there, tender embrace. What I'm feeling here for you is I almost feel like, what's the way to put it? It's as if good things are happening, but you're not seeing them as good things. I feel like I want to just give you a bit of a kick up the arse, to be honest, in the nicest, kindest way possible. But I feel like you need a kick up the arse to be able to see all the good that is around you. Because I feel like looking at that's such a beautiful card. It's such a lovely embrace. It's got such a nice energy. But when I look at that card for you, I'm just drawn to the horns. Yeah, well, the tusks. Sorry, drawn to the tusks, as if I'm seeing, like, out of that whole picture, I'm just seeing the bad stuff. So what I want to give to you, Michelle, is a virtual, very kind kick up the backside to say kind of any negative holes that you're in at the minute. And I know you're kind of struggling with your foot and whatnot, but try and see things from a more positive point of view. To kind of try and see those silver linings, because I feel like what's going on here is that you're only concentrating on the negative things and you're limiting yourself by doing that. So just make sure that, because what I'm seeing here, I'm getting all of the chakras here, and I feel like you need to bring them into alignment, because when you do that, I feel like your heart is going to feel much better. And I feel for you, it's kind of, I don't want to touch upon finances or work or anything like that. It's more about you and your well-being. And I feel like just adjusting how you feel and your positive mindset will help you massively here, because I feel like at the minute you're your own worst enemy. So looking at any negatives that are going on around you and just either turning away from it or seeing how you can turn that into a positive, because there is so much good there. So all you need to do is just distance from those negatives, from those negative people, from those negative situations, from those negative thoughts, and see where that will take you. Because there is a lot of beauty in that card, but they're just being kind of clouded by these tusks going on there. So that is for you, lovely. So there you go. Oh, bless you. Oh, lots of love to you. Thank you so much. Oh, so normally I am live every Tuesday from 12. What am I even talking about? From it's because it's the 20, from 8:45, so 8:45 UK time. I'm normally live on a Tuesday. So from there, normally live, but next week I probably won't be live, if I'm being completely honest. But then my lives will resume, and what I'm going to do is look at opening up some slots for private readings, the typed ones, and then be releasing some one-to-one slots in a couple of weeks for January. So yeah, I think with that one, Michelle, I feel like bringing in color. I can't remember if you do any sort of art or anything creative, but I feel like creativity will help you out there as well, just to focus your mind on something else. But yes, so every Tuesday I'm normally live. Let's have a look. What is the next Tuesday is the 29th. So I probably won't be live then, but I'll be live back again on the 5th of January. 5th of January? Yeah, because the kids will be back at school by then. So, and hopefully they'll be tired, like massively tired, because that's the day they go back. So they'll hopefully have a nice early night. So just looking, right, Chloe, let's pull a card for you. I'm going to see where I'm drawn to. I'm going to feel. Right, I want to go the small cards for you, lovely. Okay. Let's have a look and see. So yeah, if you want to find out more about me and what I do, you can have a look on my website, and I've got a blog on there that's it's called Not Just a Psychic Medium, because I don't refer to myself as a psychic medium. While I do psychic work and I can do mediumship, I absolutely do not ever refer to myself as a psychic medium. I used to, but I'm so much more than that. So I am a soul strength guide. So what I do is, within my work, within my healing, within my coaching, within my readings, I give guidance and help people to kind of reignite their own fire within, to empower themselves to be able to make those changes, rather than me just delivering a bit of prediction for a bit of fun. I kind of do stuff deeper than that. I work on a deeper energy level to help people, because I'm not here just for a quick fix bit of fun. I'm here for the long run, to help you out, to kind of guide you to where you need to be, whether it's with card guidance, whether it's with healing, whether it's with coaching personally, whether it's with coaching within your intuitive business. So I also do business mentorship for women with intuitive, spiritual, and holistic businesses as well. And aside from that, I am an artist. So I do pet portraits in a completely separate business, specifically more horses and working dogs. But in this line of art, I do soul art, I do soul art workshops. I'm putting together a soul art activation course. And I also do tarot card and oracle design, which, if you haven't already seen them, I was the artist for Claire Petralengro's Romany Gypsy tarot deck. So all of the artwork that you see on her cards is my own handiwork. So just reading on here, thank you for connecting. She had surgery 2 weeks before passing. I think she had complications. She thought, oh, bless you. So much love to you, Lauren. But she is definitely with you, 100%. And she is there with you. So Chloe, for you, let's see what we pull. Michelle, you are very, very welcome. Oh, thank you, Z. So the cards are, they were my triumph of the year. So Chloe, for you, what I'm getting here is you've got the 5 of Wands, you've got the Ace of Cups in reverse, and you have got the 10 of Cups also in reverse. Okay, here for you, I'm seeing things. I want to go more into family life. It seems like things are either a bit chaotic or a bit standoffish. There's something within the family unit that's not quite sitting right for me for some reason. I kind of want to go between October to now, but I feel like it stretches back. I want to go back even further to kind of May, but there's something else more recently that's kind of created a bit of a rift here. And I feel like you're not getting support as much as you need it. And there is people around you within the family that could be giving you even more support than they currently do. But then sometimes I feel like you kind of, in my head, I've got that, like, know when to pick your battles. And I feel like in this case, you don't need to think that. I feel like you need to speak up at this point, because it feels like you've kind of pulled back for fear of upsetting someone or for fear of things going a bit wrong. But actually, I think you need to speak up and you need to say what is on your mind, because the support needs to come in. Because as much as you are a strong, amazing woman, I feel like for you that you need to ask other people to come in, not because you need the help, but I feel like these people need to be a part of what is going on. So you can 100% do everything on your own, like there's no doubt about that, but it's more so about them being a part of the family unit, or being a part of the situation, being a part of whatever is going on right now. So these people need to kind of reassess where they're at, because I feel like they're shooting themselves in the foot a little bit is what I'm feeling here. And picking up the next one, yeah, I feel like looking at this, I keep saying I feel, and it's really getting on my nerves. So if anyone else is getting irritated with me keep saying I feel, yeah, I know what you mean. But no, with this one, there's almost like a struggle of acceptance as well. So whether something's gone on within the family, whether, I don't know what it is, but whether something's gone on, it feels like someone is reluctant to give into it, or reluctant to accept it. But here, speak up and just say, kind of, look, I don't need your help, but if you would like to be within this situation, then you're going to have to step up, because it's kind of like you're doing all the hard work and not reaping the benefits, because I don't feel like it's beneficial as such, but I just get that you're keeping the wheel turning and they're just watching you turning it. And it's actually really getting on my nerves to see that happen, because you're wearing yourself out and you're doing all this amazing work and they're just standing by watching you. And I feel like there's a lot of people that would, despite everything amazing that you're doing, they would still have negative things to say. So now it's a case of saying, like, look, you're either in it and you're not, or you're not. And if you're not in it, just piss off. And that's to put it completely bluntly, because I feel like you, especially where family is concerned, and especially looking into this card where children are concerned as well, if there's people around you that aren't 100% in it, then they shouldn't be in it at all, because that's not fair. It's not fair to you. It's not fair to any children. So hopefully that makes sense. I'm not seeing a resolve as such, but I'm seeing you kind of speaking up, putting your foot down and saying, look, it's either this or this. And if it's going to be that, then, like, see ya. So hopefully that makes sense for you. But also just know that you are an amazingly strong woman, and I can feel everything that you've kind of been going through, everything that you've been doing. And just know that you are doing a fantastically amazing job, and not to kind of doubt yourself in any of that. So any negativity that comes towards you, that is not a reflection of you. Okay. Oh, hang on. He was telling me about something he was watching, bless him. Let's have a look. So Z, you are on. How are you diddling? Yes, you can get a card. Let's see. I want to go between the Oracle and the big ones. No, I want to go Oracle for you, Z. Chloe, you are very welcome. I'm glad that makes a lot of sense. I felt like I was waffling a bit there, but I like to go deep and get to my point. Okay, so Z, for you, I want to pull another one as well. So there you've got exposed and revealed, and also ears wide open. Okay, here I feel like for you, something right now is very important, and it is going to shape how things work out for the next, I'm talking years actually, the next kind of 2 to 3 years to follow in the kind of this current space of time. This is going to reflect it. But here with this exposed and revealed, I feel like there's information that is going to come to light that is going to make a massive difference to your situation right now. And it's kind of something that's probably not meant to be said, but it will be said, whether you hear it or whether you read it. But this information will come to light. And like looking at this one, exposed and revealed. And within this one, it's almost like all of this hurt, all of this pain that you've been through, this is going to kind of, it's going to be bittersweet, because it's going to be really, really difficult to kind of take in, but actually it's going to be something that is going to help you. It's going to help your situation, and actually it's going to give you a new perspective on things. It's going to give other people a new perspective on things as well. So whether it's you that hears this piece of information, or whether it's somebody else that hears this piece of information, but either way, this is going to work to your benefit. But what I will say though is just bide your time and don't push too hard. I feel like things will happen themselves without you pushing anything. So let them happen, because I feel like any other people involved, it's kind of like they're gonna weed themselves out, so to speak. So you know that saying, like, if you give someone a rope, with like within enough time they'll hang themselves, like with the case of they'll talk themselves into. So this piece of information is kind of to say that someone that is up against you is probably going to put their foot in it and spoil things for themselves. So just kind of sit there, bide your time, and know that it will be difficult for you, but actually it's going to work out more so in your favor. And again, there will be a change of perspective from other people around you, which is going to be so important, that will be reflective in the next couple of years. Tomorrow meeting my daughter with the excellent background. Okie dokie. Right. Okay, so with this one, that fits in massively. And what I will say is to be very careful of words that you say and things that you use, but definitely be very in tune with what she says and what people say that are around here, because I felt that little bit of information is going to be pivotal. Hang on. So you are very, very, very welcome. So, and I hope it all goes well for you. I know how important this is to you. Right, Carly, let's pull for you, my lovely. Let's see who wants what. Right, let's have a feel. And then actually, if you missed my bit about the soul guide, I've only got one left, and I will tap soul guide. Soul guide. No, that's not what I meant to say. 2021 guide for the year. Don't know what a soul guide. Well, I'm a soul guide, but that's not what I was going to tell you about. Right, so Carly, for you, let's see which cards I want for you. I was getting people to pick them, but I'm actually quite enjoying seeing which ones feel the best. Now, I want to go big tarot for you, Carly. Let's have a little look and see. That light's a bit bright in my face. Ooh. Okie dokie. Right, Carly, for you, what are your thoughts on children and having more? I feel like whether it's actually about having more children or the children that are already there, or I don't know, there's some sort of disagreement when it comes to children here. I've got the Chariot and I've got the Six of Pentacles in reverse for you. And those two, I feel like it's kind of torn between two. And it's more so between two decisions. You don't work with children, do you? No, there's definitely an element of children within this and decisions based around children. But there's definitely two different opinions here. Let me pull out another one to go with it. Okay, I don't like that one. Don't have any planned. Okay, right. Okay, this is not helpful because there we also have the kind of a toss-up between the two. But what I'm seeing here, whether this is kind of between you and someone else, but what I'm feeling here for you is go with what your heart feels, whether this is in relation to children or anything else. Go with what you feel in your heart and not what you feel in your head. So don't be logical about it. Don't kind of weigh up the pros and cons. Go with what you feel is right, because that will be the right one for you. And any decisions you make over the next 2 weeks will probably lead you up to about April time, where this will bring a shift in your financial situation. I think I'll use, yeah, in your financial situation. But I definitely feel like anything kind of within relationship wise or any decisions to be made there, mull it over, and in the next 2 weeks make a decision based on how you're going to move forward, because then between then and April you'll be building up whatever's going to happen there. But I feel like as well, between you and this other person, any disagreements here, I feel like maybe wires are slightly crossed. So you need to iron out those creases so that you fully understand each other and you know where you're at, able to move forward together, kind of almost in alignment there. But hopefully that makes sense. I've got a really itchy nose. Is this you? Have you got an itchy nose, Carly? Because I can really feel it. So hopefully that bit makes sense. But whether that's to do anything at all, even if it's not to do with children, make sure that you are kind of ironing out the creases, knowing exactly what the other one's thinking, what they're feeling, what's going on with the situation, and then just kind of make that decision in the next 2 weeks. There we go. So, goodness me, I have been on for, I said I was only going to come on quickly, and I've been on for an hour and a half. You did earlier. Oh, goodness me, I'm picking up on loads of stuff tonight. But I'm just trying to think if I've got anything else to tell. But yes, join the Soul Circle community. Let me get you the link. So where I was talking to you lovely people earlier about my Soul Circle, you can join here on this link. Let me put that in the comments. Yeah, you can click that link there that I've just put in the comments. There it is. And you can join on for that £17 a month, which will remain the same as long as you are a Soul Circle member, even when it goes up next month. And that will ensure you get your access to all of the content, all your daily affirmations, all sorts there. That's all right. You are very welcome. Oh, dear me. So yeah, if you do want to get in on that Soul Circle, then you can click this link here. Also, as I was saying, all my readings at the minute on the website, I have kind of marked them as being out of stock. The only ones that you can order, you can get a Taroscope, which is basically a ready typed one that you choose 1 to 4, whichever card you're drawn to, put it in, and that will immediately send you a reading to your inbox. And that is only $3.99. So I'll put the link in for that as well while I'm here, because I'm nice like that. So Control C, there we go. Okay, so if you want your Taroscope, there we go. Actually, let me do a little screen share. Actually, let's do that. Chrome tab, where am I at? Okay, so I'll screen share it. Let me take that link down. Okay, so like your instant Taroscope on here, you'd pick whichever card that you're drawn to on there. And then you would go down to, where am I at? Yes, so you'd scroll down. So you choose from these cards here, scroll down, and then you click the card that you want. They're only $3.99. So for example, you click card 1, it will take you to there. It's got your little teaser bits there. And then you add to cart. And then when you pay for that, that will send you a little write-up like this. And it will tell you exactly what the card is that you've chosen and what it means. And that will be in a PDF form, which you can download, you can print it, you can do what you like with it, really. And that's yours. So you can choose from 1, 2, 3, or 4, and that's only $3.99. So there's that one you can choose. Or alternatively, you can go to book a reading. You can click on that one and you can see all the ones I've got there. So 1 card guidance is available. However, I probably won't get them typed up and out until January now. The mini card readings are all on pause at the minute because they are, I'm kind of a bit backed up. So if you click on read more, that will give you more information. They're called mini card readings, but they're not actually very mini at all. So yeah, you'll see they're marked as out of stock at the minute because I'm not doing them. But if you go guidance and readings and you go to projection readings, you will find on here, so the 3 and 6 month projections are out of stock, but the 12-month projection reading, you want to click on that. This is your 2021 guide on here. Okay, it's normally 77 and you can get £15 off that if you use the code 2021 guide in capitals when you go to the checkout. So yeah, 77 take away 15 makes it 62. So when you divide 62 by, oh God, what? Let's get the calculator out. 62 divided by 12 equals, so that's £5 a month. £5 for each month of guidance, which I think is not too bad. You cannot shake a stick at that. And there is only one of those left. So if you want it, you got to be quick because it's set on the website that there's only one in stock. So it will literally only let one payment of that go through to book that. And once it's gone, it is gone. So that is the 2021 guides. They will be typed and with you, ready for the 1st of January to kind of go into the new year, to give you a look in through to the year ahead, month by month. They will look a bit like this. You get all your stuff at the top, and then you'll have a card at the side. You'll have the month, the card that it is, your tarot card message, and you'll also have chakra guidance with that card as well. So alternatively, if you want to know who I am and more about what I do, you can go to the Who is Anavea tab. You can read my story right there about me, what I do, why I do it. Also, you can go to my blog, which is on there too. And this post here I was talking to you about, not just another psychic medium. If you click on this one, it tells you why I'm not just a psychic medium, why I'm a lot more than a psychic medium, what I do, why I do it, and why I'm not a psychic medium, as it were. So it tells you a little bit about what I used to do, how I did it, and then kind of my journey from then up until now, and kind of my thoughts on why I help people. And then, yeah, just have a little browse. You can go to the homepage, find out a bit more on there. There's me. I am actually, oh yes, Balm for the Soul. There we go. We want to look at that one. So I nearly forgot to tell you about that. Right, I'm not seeing any comments. I don't know if there's been a problem with the comments. Oh no, I hope people can still see. Like, pop me a comment on there and let me know that you can still see, because I don't know if they're coming through. But oh, Trudy's saving her pennies for a 1-to-1. So yes, Balm for the Soul is scheduled in for Thursday, the 7th of January. And what that is, it is a 1-hour session, an evening of divine guidance, including card and oracle readings, a Beat the Blues meditation, which has been channeled and written by myself, and includes an energy cleanse and protection and channeled healing. So that is a Zoom call. There's only 10 spaces for that altogether. And I do believe that the majority of them have been taken. So there's not, oh yeah, I'm still here, fab. So yes, the majority of those have been taken. So if you haven't yet booked on and you would like to, then I would recommend that you get on very quickly. It's only £15. However, if you are in my Soul Circle, you get 25% off that. So don't forget to look in the Soul Circle group to get the discount code for that one. But that's Balm for the Soul. Starts 8:30 till 9:30 on Thursday, the 7th of January. And that will include a card reading, very short one for you, a guided meditation, chakra alignment, energy cleanse, healing, and then just a nice bit of meditation, and just to let you wind down. And this will be my Beat the Blues meditation as well, which I ran that in an actual like in-person session last year in January when I was doing the studio classes, because obviously because of COVID I can't do studio classes at the minute. But that one, that was fully booked out, and I had really, really lovely reviews from that meditation. So if you're feeling like you need a bit of a boost, a bit of a lift for January to kind of see you into the new year, then book that Balm for the Soul session. I think there's actually only like 3 or 4 spaces left. So don't be shy in booking, and you can get that for just £15. Is there anything else I want to say? Oh, I don't know. But I'm going to nip off shortly because I can hear the kids. They are wide awake and it's like nearly 11 o'clock. So I thought they would be absolutely knackered because we went to Blenheim Palace last night for the lights, and it was lovely. It was so nice. My hips are a bit sore from all the walking, but it was so lovely. And yeah, I thought they'd be knackered, but they're really not. So I definitely need to get myself either a wine or a gin, one of the two, and get them into bed. And yeah, I'm gonna, I don't know, might put a TV on. Let me know, actually, before I go, let me know your Netflix recommendations. What do you recommend me to watch? I've watched quite a lot, and I've just finished my last series that I was watching. So let me, what are your Netflix recommendations? So the Mister is working late tonight. So I've got free reign of the TV, but it will be TV because we don't have normal TV downstairs. So let me know, what are your Netflix recommendations? Let me know in the comments, and then I will watch something. I've seen Mary Queen of Scots is on there. I'm really keen to watch that. So I might watch that tonight, but I'm in for a series. They are hard to wear out, Michelle. You're absolutely right. And I thought that they'd be knackered, obviously end of term, Christmas holidays, and we had a night out last night doing all the lights, walking around the light trail, but they're just full of beans. They're absolutely full of beans. To be fair, my eldest, Levi, he does have autism and ADHD, so naturally he is like full of energy anyway. But yes. So any Netflix recommendations that I can wind down and watch once they finally get to sleep, please let me know. Alexandria, you are very welcome. So yeah, it's been a nice little evening. So pop me your recommendations, let me know, and I will hang on for a couple more minutes to see what you think. Timeless. Oh, I've not seen, what's that about? What's that about? Oh, Outlander. Yes, I've heard about that. I've not watched it yet, but Outlander, I've had quite a few people say about that. We started watching The Last Kingdom. Getting into that's quite good, but that's a watching together ones. Oh, The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. Yes, I've watched every single one, and I keep kind of hoping and praying and wishing for a 4, because I know they cancelled it, but I think they've been hounded to make another one. But if I spied with My Little Lie correctly, I do think that there's some sort of Christmas special again, which I'm really hoping for, because yeah, Chilling Adventures of Sabrina was fantastic. Really got into that one. So I just finished watching series 1 and 2 of Sex Education, which it took me a while actually, because I seen loads of people watching it and I didn't. I thought, no, I'll get in, I'll watch it, and I'm so glad I did. I think I've got a newfound little love in Eric. Eric is great, so I liked him. I think I've watched so many series. Rain, actually, Rain about Mary Queen of Scots is. I was so heavily invested in that. I think I was like 5 series deep in it, and it ended, and I was just like, literally, I felt like I lost a part of myself. But no, Rain, if you've not watched it, is very good, very good. It's time travel, be good. Oh, I'll have to watch that. The Last Kingdom, I think we are on episode 4 of series 1, but yeah, I'm well into it. But on that one, we agreed that The Last Kingdom was going to be our together series. So what we do is he has his series that he watches, I have my series that I watch, and then we have a together series that we're not allowed to watch without each other. So he's been watching Sons of Anarchy, I've been watching Sex Education, and then we're Last Kingdom in together, so I can't watch it without him. Raising Dion. Oh, I've not heard of that one. Sabrina's back. Humans. Tell you what, I watched. What was the one that I watched that I really Misfits. That was, I didn't watch all of the series. I think I watched like 1 and 2, and then some of 3. I give up after that. The Crown. I like The Crown. I really love The Crown. Yes, Outlander starts. Do you know? So yes, I think that's why someone recommended it to me, because of Inverness. And obviously, if if any of you watching don't know much about me already, you know that Inverness is like my heart place, and it's where my grandparents live. It's where my mum's family's from. So Inverness is like my soul place. Like Loch Ness has got to my heart. Carly says exactly the same as us. Yeah, no, it's kind of, sometimes I'll watch stuff that he's watching in passing, and some, like, he'll also watch some of mine, but I'm not that into Sons of Anarchy, if I'm honest. It's all right if it's in the background and he's watching it, but I'm not a fan. Humans is okay, but odd. See, I'm not much of a sci-fi kind of fan. I love anything that's kind of history based. Love it history based. Anything like biography wise, I'm quite into biographies or like real events. I love a documentary as well. But I watched The Crown. I watched like all of it ages ago, and then I watched the new series of it recently. And then after that, I fell into a bit of a Netflix hole of royal documentaries. So I watched Queen Victoria and her 9 children, which was a bit crazy. Then I watched a couple of the ones about Diana. Then I watched, I think it's called The House of Windsor. And I watched a few other royal documentaries. Oh, there was one about the Queen Mother as well. So yeah, I got quite deep into a royal Netflix hole there and was watching loads of them. But yeah, the Diana ones, I absolutely love them. And a little piece of prime information for you all. So my little claim. So when I was a baby, we lived in Germany because my dad was in the army. So we lived in Germany, in Münster, which is where I was born. And during that time, obviously, everyone had been coming back from the Gulf. The Gulf was going on. So Diana and Charles, I think Charles came with her, but Diana was over in Münster, and there was some sort of little parade there. So my mum went along and took me, a little baby, and Diana fed me a bottle when I was a baby. So that is like my little moment. So yes, I have been held in the arms of Diana, and she has fed me a bottle, which, like, how amazing is that? Like, how many people can say that? It's like, that's like, yeah. I'll stop bragging now. The Order. Oh, I've not watched The Order. What's that about? Let me know what that was. I'm trying to think. It sounds familiar. I do like witchy stuff. So Salem. Was it Salem? Yeah, it was Salem. Oh, I was well into Salem. So Sabrina, I loved. Salem, I loved. I started watching something called Luna something, but it was in a different language, but it was dubbed. And I don't mind watching stuff that's in other languages if it's got subtitles and they actually speak in the language that it's filmed in. But what I can't stand, and let me know if you're with me on this one, is if it has been filmed in another language, but they have dubbed over it with English voices, and then the lips and the voice doesn't match up, and it gets on like, I can't stand it. It really gets on my nerves. So I don't mind watching with subtitles, but if it's been badly dubbed, I'm like not game for it. What's the other one I watched? Queen of the South. Oh, I got well into that. That was good. That was a bit grim, but I did really like Queen of the South. Salem's in Time. Ooh, I'll have to check that out. I'm trying to think what's the other witchy one I watched. There was another witchy one that I can't remember now. God knows what they're doing. So there was another witchy kind of one that I did watch, and it was really good. I got proper into it, but I can't remember what it was called now. But yes, I'll take them on board. So Timeless and The Order, I will clock in. Humans, I will see. The Order is very witchy and well. Ooh, I'll check that out. See, like, I don't mind werewolves. Vampires, I'm not a fan. I'm not really not into it when, yeah. I'm not a Twilight fan in the slightest. I've never watched True Blood. I don't intend to. So yeah, anything vampire-y, it's no. I like Blade. Blade is probably the only vampire movie. Actually, no, I'm lying to you. I'm lying. So Blade, An Interview for Vampire with Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise is, yeah, I like that one. And The Lost Boys, probably the only vampire movies, because I'm not a vampire person. Breaking Bad. Oh, do you know, a few people have recommended that to me and we've not got around to watching it. So that might be a next one that we watch. Do you know our like first ever series that we got into together, and it's like our thing, and we still watch it on reruns when we watch it on Sky upstairs, is Bones. Oh, like that is our thing. And we watched Bones together for years and years, and obviously now Bones is finished like a few years ago. So normally on a Sunday morning we'll put it on because we've got them all recorded on the Skybox upstairs. We'll put it on and we'll watch Bones and we'll just like reminisce on the good old days. Oh, yeah, the days before children, and where we could just lay in bed all day and watch Bones and just chill out. So all good fun. So Lost Boys, I'm gonna have to watch that again now. The Goonies. Oh my god, right. So if you haven't already, I found a website and it is called truffleshuffle.com. And if you tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna screen share and I'm gonna show you it. Right, Truffle UK, I think it is. That's it. Right, so truffleshuffle.co.uk. Check this out. Look, any movie from the 70s, 80s, or 90s that you are quite fond of, you want to get on this. They've got t-shirts, they've got hoodies, they've got pajamas, they have got all sorts of stuff. They've got Disney stuff, and they've got like Wallace and Gromit, and they had, I'm pretty sure they had a Gummy Bears t-shirt as well. So if you go onto their t-shirts, there's so much. They've actually got Cobra Kai on there. That is a good series. I enjoyed watching Cobra Kai. Yes, David Boreanaz. Oh my goodness, he is a I like him. He was Angel in Buffy as well, wasn't he? So yeah, definitely Bones. But yes, on to truffleshuffle.co.uk. Let me give you a little so you've got Labyrinth on there. You scroll through Button Moon. There we go. There's a Lost Boys t-shirt. There you go. So they're not bad prices really. Ghostbusters. There's like literally, if you are into like movie stuff or like old gaming things, then you want to get on this. Jack Skellington, Beavis and Butthead, Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, there's Zelda on there as well. So literally, Daria. There we go. There's the Gummy Bears t-shirt. So you want to get on this if you're a lover of quirky t-shirts. The Animals of Farthingwood. Oh, I used to love that. I could literally spend so much money on this website. Like there's so much. I just want to buy it all really. The Breakfast Club, that's like next on my hit list. If anyone's watching and wants to buy me a t-shirt, please feel free. I'm joking. I am joking. But if you do want to buy me one, I won't say no. No, seriously, I am joking. But yeah, there's He-Man. There's so many. Bodger and Badger. Yeah, you just want to get on there. Drop Dead Fred. So yeah, get on there, check it out. Oh, there's Gem and the Holograms. The Babe with the Power. Oh, I think that's a kids one. Oh, I might have to get one for the kids. So yeah, look on that website. Even if you're not going to buy anything, but just check it out. Just for the nostalgia hit. It's good. It's saying I've got new comments, but it's not letting me click them. There we go. Yeah, save that. So it is truffleshuffle.co.uk. So yeah, have a look. It's so good. They've got pajamas and hoodies and all sorts. It's amazing. Definitely like a blast from the past if you want to look through it, especially if you like all the cartoons and whatnot. But I feel like I need to look again. They've got Saved by the Bell and right, I'm going to stop looking. Oh my god, they've got right. I need to share this with you. Just one more. Just one more. Look, they've got a T-shirt with Mrs. Bouquet. The Bouquet residence, the lady of the house speaking. Oh my goodness. I think I might need it. I think I need it. So yeah, definitely get on and check that out. Do you want me to actually? I'll put the link on there for you. Let me screen grab the link, copy, and I'll put it in the comments for you, and then you can. There you go. I don't get any commission or anything on this. I'm not affiliated with this company. I just really like their merchandise. Yeah, if any of you do get anything, let me know. Give me a shout. And can I be like really, really shameless and just ask that if you've ever had a reading with me, if you've ever joined one of my classes, if you've ever had healing, if you've ever had anything from me, would you please, please, please leave me a little review on the reviews tab on the page, because I think there's only 5 on there, which makes me look. I get all these really lovely comments, but there's not many actual like proper reviews. So if anyone wants to leave any feedback, any reviews on there, or if you actually want to like put something on the page, if you can, then yes, I would really, really appreciate it. Michelle, Mrs. Bucket. Absolutely, yeah, definitely. So Ty, unfortunately, I'm not doing any more readings now. That's me done for the night. I'm just hanging on, having a chat about crap, really, but it's fun. So I'm just kind of hanging on because I'm not going to be on live next Tuesday, but I'll be back the Tuesday after that. I don't really want to leave now. I'm just waffling. But yes, if anyone does get one of them t-shirts or anything like that, please do let me know. Put a picture on my page or something and show me what you've ordered, because and the one that I've got on, this is my Miranda Priestley t-shirt and my Devil Wears Prada t-shirt. This isn't from there. This one I got from Nasty Gal UK. But let me take that one on there. Yeah, this was from Nasty Gal, and she's just like, there you go. That's all. Very Miranda Priestley. So Nasty Gal's pretty good for some, but that one, Truffle Shuffle, is amazing. So, thank you so much. Thank you, Michelle. So yes, anyone that's on there that wants to do a review, please do feel free to write something really lovely about me. And don't say I told you to do that. So, right, I'm going to start to say my goodbyes, start to head off, and wish you all a very Merry Christmas. So don't forget that there's one guide for 2021 left with that £15 off. The link for it is in the comments. Don't forget to use the code 2021 guide to get £15 off that, and that's that 12-month projection for next year, and there's only one left. But they're all bespoke and written specifically for you. That's not just a kind of a generic one, so that's why there's only one left, because obviously I need enough time to be able to do that by January. And then I'll start to release openings for one-to-ones and for typed readings as well in the next week or so, once I kind of catch up with everything, get back on my feet. Yes, actually, yes, Pat, your card came today, and I meant to say thank you for it. So thank you so much for that. And also I got a few from a few others of you as well, which is really, really lovely, and I really, really appreciate it. It's like, it made me feel really loved. So thank you so much. So to you, Pat, thank you very much. And to those others that have sent cards as well. Harpreet, I got one from you today as well, which is really, really kind of you. I don't know if you're watching, Harpreet, but thank you so much. And yes, good night to all of you. Wishing you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, because I won't see you before New Year. But I'll be posting stuff on the page. If you haven't already had a look through, please do have a look. And before I'll pop it in the comments afterwards. I've got 2 promises. So yes, before I go, if you're not already on my email list, please do pop your name down. I don't spam you with loads of shite, I promise. It's just you get an email once a week, and it's just a bit uplifting, a nice bit of guidance in there, and then a rundown of anything else that you might be interested in. But yes, you're all very, very welcome. Vicky, you are welcome very much indeed. So love to you all. A very, very Merry Christmas. I hope you have a lovely, merry one, whatever you're doing. And just remember to just love yourself. Okay, no, whatever situation you're in, just remain positive, love yourself, and do things that light you up and make you feel good. So that is me, over and out, wishing you all a Merry Christmas, and I will see you next year. Right, love to you all. Take care. I'm gonna press my little button, my little doodah, and then I'm off. Right, love to you all. Take care. Bye.